Well, today is the last day of the Women Deliver 2019 Global Conference, which has been underway at the Vancouver Convention Centre in Canada since the 3rd of June. Women from all over the world are engaging on equality, health, human rights and well-being. The Motsepe Foundation has taken through 6 female high school learners to take part in this conversation. Now from Vancouver via Skype, we're joined by the co-founder and CEO of the Motsepe Foundation, Dr. Precious Moloi Motsepe, and some of the students. I don't even know whether to say good morning or what time is it where you are, Dr. Motsepe, and how's the weather?
The morning here, and the weather is mild. It's a beautiful day.
Fantastic. 6,000 world leaders coming together to talk about the advancement of women's issues, and you've taken through these 6 young students. Why did you choose to take these young ones through?
Well, it's exciting to be part of it's about 7,000 people that are attending this conference. And we decided to take these young high school pupils with us because this is part of what we're doing as the Motsepe Foundation in terms of reducing the levels of poverty in our country. And we want to start by addressing issues of poverty amongst women and girls. But also this is part of what we are doing, aligning ourselves to the Sustainable Development Goals. And goal number 5, which is gender equality, is a very important one for us as well.
When you speak of gender equality, you're speaking about the Millennium Development Goals now, which is the latest ideal. But we think of years back when Miss Winnie Madikizela-Mandela went to Beijing and there was talk about accelerating the place of women in the world. When is this going to change from being a talk shop to us actualizing these ideals?
That's a very important question. I think change does take place. It's very slow, but we're seeing a lot of progress. For instance, just a few days ago or a few weeks ago, our president has already announced that we have a gender-balanced cabinet, and I believe we will be seeing more changes. But the girls are very impatient for change. They are ready to share their ideas, to take leadership positions, and we've got to make sure that we accelerate progress in the country.
Let's just bring some of the girls into shot now. If you can just let them come in, Lindiwe, Tiaza and Uzote. Girls, how are you doing?
We're doing fantastic, thank you.
How has it been for you? Just introduce yourself first before you start talking.
Good morning to you and good morning to all the viewers at home. My name is Celindelwa Sambo. I'm 16. I'm from Sitindile Secondary School in Mpumalanga, and I'm currently doing grade 12.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the viewers. My name is Tianza Mtetwa. I'm 18. I go to St. Peter's College in Gauteng, Sunninghill.
Good morning, everyone at home. My name is Mugwebo Uzode, and I'm from Tangwe High School in Limpopo. I'm 17 years old right now.
Tell us how it's been one after the other. What has this experience been like for you, especially because apparently this was your first time ever flying and already you're flying abroad?
For me, it has been a very wonderful experience, and I'm very honored to have been given this opportunity to be here at the Women Deliver Conference. I've learned a lot. I've learned how I need to take my power as a young woman, because it is not going to be handed over to me on a silver platter. I need to take it, and that in itself is self-empowerment.
This experience for me has broadened my thinking on equality and different issues that women face in the world every day. I'm very humbled and privileged and thankful to the Motsepe Foundation for giving us this opportunity and for letting us learn from great world leaders around the world.
Yeah, I feel very honored and privileged to have been given such an opportunity by the Motsepe Foundation to come and explore what other women are doing out there globally, what the problems they're dealing with, how they're tackling gender equality problems, so that I can come and educate others in my school and local communities as well, so that we can empower each other.
So how are you going to use all that you've learned there when you come back home?
First of all, I believe that whoever you are, wherever you live, don't let that define you, but you need to take your power and claim it as a young woman and use it to change the world and help others as well, because no nation can prosper with half of its population left behind. We, as young girls, we need to lift each other up and not leave anybody behind.
I'm going to teach these girls and help them realize their power, realize that they have a place in this world, they have a voice. I want them to realize that, you know, no one can tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. You can go, you can keep going. If you are passionate about what you want to do, you'll do it and you will get it.
I'm planning on teaching my peers as well as everybody in my community to not give away the power that easily, because it what defines them, it what defines the future. So with a better future, with better leaders, we can help make a world a better place.
Just take us through some of the sessions that you have attended. Which ones had an impact on you? And also, did you meet any celebrities while you were there?
The session that stood out for me was sustaining social movements, because most of the time we as young people start movements, but they disappear into thin air because we don't know how to sustain them. So we need the support in order to keep our visions alive as young women.
Some of the was the healthcare and wealth and money that women face. So I enjoyed the healthcare because it taught us how to take care of ourselves as young women, how to prevent teenage pregnancy, and how to just with the wealth it promoted industry, you know, just getting the young women to stand up for herself and work for herself. And we met a few celebrities, we met Gates, we met Ben Madiba, also a former universe.
Yeah, I enjoyed the session about my body, my right, wherein we discussed the issues that young girls, like how they are taking them in how they have empowered. We have to speak out what we want. We have to speak our voices. And also got an opportunity to meet the president of the whole group.
Fantastic. If you could please just take us back to Dr. Precious so we can wrap up this conversation. Dr. Precious, you're on the coalface on a daily basis. You've operated as a GP. You know the health issues that women face, but you know the political issues, the equality issues that women face. What have you extracted from this, and what was your contribution to this gathering?
Well, I think this conference was very important on many fronts. I mean, we talk about the social, economic, and political participation of women in all those three spheres. And this was covered, I think, adequately, and you heard it said very eloquently by the girls. And importantly, they have embraced who they are, and they know their power, and they will be using it going forward. My session was on how we use money to empower others in terms of, taking young girls to education. We've got programs such as Girls in STEM, ensuring that young girls understand that they are as good in mathematics and science, and they can succeed in those fields, as well as programs around, other sports that we do with young people at home, our social entrepreneurship programs, and all the other programs that we do. So it was about how we can use our money and funds to ensure that we bring about gender equality.
So when you come back to South Africa, what can be done to roll out all the information that you gathered while you were there to make sure it is impactful?
It's about knowledge sharing, and that is the most important thing that the foundation tries to do. We've got to continuously educate, share knowledge, share information. We have gatherings every year, twice a year. During International Women's Day, we have our Women's Summit, where we have dialogues with women from different backgrounds. We also have during the Women's Month, August month in South Africa, where we also share some of the information, get people to advocate, lobby around common issues. And we can see results. As I said, we've just recently saw President Ramaphosa appointing many women to the cabinet. And we're hoping that we will continue in that road.
Thank you so much for talking to us. We know you had to wake up to make it for this interview. Quite amazing work taking those 6 girls through. We hope to see the outcome of what they've learned there as they come back to the country to implement. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The co-founder and CEO of the Motsepe Foundation, Dr. Precious Motsepe, saying to us that goal number 5 of the United Nations that they have committed to, which is sustainable development of gender equality and women's empowerment. So continuing along that line and taking part in that conversation in Vancouver.
You know, we were talking to a doctor earlier on with regards to reaching certain goals. We know that this conference is tackling women, equality, health as well.
Yeah.
We're talking about the 90-90-90 target in terms of HIV and AIDS. And Dr. Motsepe was saying how important it is to reach these MDGs, you know, so I guess it's a seminal moment.
Absolutely.
Very seminal moment for those youngsters there as well.
All right.